Section 16th. The King and his Brave Knights. We want to live. We want to fill our lungs with air. We want to feel our heart pumping. We want to inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. It's not wrong to want these things, not at all. But then, what will we do to get them? Is it wrong to betray for them? Is it wrong to flee for them? I'm sorry, but I just can't do it. I can't win, I can't retaliate, I can't even do anything to help. Forgive me for running away. So we ran. We ran from Atlantis all the way to this singularity. Jak? That's right, we ran away. No, that's not right, I ran, and I took him with me. All he could do is tremble in fright, unsure of what to do, or even what the right thing might be. He could only question, and of course he did. We faced gods, heroes with the strength of demons. Some servants said there was no hope of victory and elected simply to disappear. They said they saw no point in wasting their time and magical energy on a hopeless endeavor. Some chose to remain without running away. Some chose not to run away, but they still withdrew from the world. We were one of the servants who ran. Using our second noble phantasm, we slipped right out of Atlantis. My only miscalculation was that we ended up lost in the singularity immediately afterward. We were one of very few servants who came to this singularity while retaining knowledge of the Lost Belt. We didn't regret our choice to run. We knew we couldn't possibly have made a difference, even if we had stayed. We told ourselves that standing our ground here wouldn't change anything. But then, Chaldea did it. They actually pulled it off. Every one of those heroes fought with honor and pride. And we were nowhere to be seen. I never thought anything of it myself. I was sure our presence or absence wouldn't have affected the outcome at all. But my sir, he was shocked. I was wrong. Of course you weren't, sir. Please don't say that, please. I turned tail and ran. I challenged the windmill giants, but I couldn't do the same when it came to Atlantis. Where did my courage go? Why am I just a gutless old man now? Servants are summoned in their prime. But for some reason my sir was summoned as an aged knight. And to make things worse, he's also developed the devout belief so common among those near death. In his final moments, he shed the path of chivalry, withdrew from nonsensical stories, and sought nothing more than a peaceful, ordinary life. I'm sure different people interpret this choice differently, but if nothing else, he tried to be a good man right up to the end. However, the goodness he saw was that of the average ordinary people. What we need right now is daring and intrepidity. I want him to live. I want him to enjoy a fulfilling human life. Maybe that's an impossible wish, now that we've been summoned as a servant. But I like to think that's why I'm here. So I will betray our allies, even if it's not what he wants. But there was one thing I didn't account for. I thought that my sir was a good but cowardly man, that he had lost whatever bravery he had in Atlantis. His cowardice or bravery weren't what mattered. What mattered was his goodness. Which is why, even as he wordlessly accompanied myself and Count Vlad, he attempted something nobody expected. All units retreat, retreat! Damn, so we lost. Oh well, at least we did everything we could. Dermot, would you round up the others and get them out of here? No, I will Astolfo and I still have some things we need to do, you see. We sure do. And we want you to lead the troops while we are gone. Thanks, buddy, we are counting on you. Understood. Then farewell. I guess our chickens really are coming home to roost. You mean that chicken wool we pulled over everyone's eyes with our deceit? Sure do. Yeah, oh well, at least we won't go down without a fight. Charles the Great and the others should be able to get clear as long as we can buy them enough time here. After that, well, we will just have to see what happens. Huh? Hey, over there. Is that Don Quixote? And Count Vlad's with him too. Wait, what's Sancho doing? Who goes there? I would like to request an audience with Constantinos XI, the Emperor of the Reinstatement Realm. My name is Sancho. As you can see, I have captured Vlad Serd. I am here to make a deal, and this is what I have to offer. Vlad Serd. Wait here. There sure are a lot of them. 1,500 soldiers surrounded Don Quixote along Sancho and Vlad Serd. He was scared, he was terrified, he had no wish to die, but despite all of that... Sir? No. He'd found something else he valued more. Thank you for waiting. I am Konstantinos, and you are the one wishing to strike a deal? I am. I would like to offer you Vlad Serd in exchange for my and Don Quixote's safe... That was all he needed to hear. Konstantinos was perfectly willing to negotiate. Of course, he could have dedicated to take both... Of course, he could have decided to take both Sancho and Don Quixote captive as well. But any such thoughts fled his mind the moment he heard the latter's name. Yes, Don Quixote was famous. He may well be the best-known knight in all the world. But he was far from strong. He was nothing more than a tired old man, a pathetic country bumpkin. Anyone familiar with this story knew that. But just as Constantinus was about to agree, something fluttered to his feet. Sir? The name's Don Quixote de la Mancha, famed knight-errant of Spain. I claimed to be Charles the Great of the Righteous Realm. I am the heir to his will. I am a servant of proper human history. I have been summoned here to defeat you all. Constantinus XI, great emperor of the Eastern Roman Empire. I challenge you to a duel. Do you know? So cold was his voice that it sent shivers down Sancho's spine. Negotiations had not merely broken down, this was tantamount to a declaration of war. Sir, what are you? You will not lay a finger on my princess, my squire, nor my friend. Not while I still stand. Very well, a duel it is. You have declared you are a knight, so you should expect no mercy from me. Prepare to die, proper human history. All of you, stay out of this. This is my battle alone. It is you who should prepare to meet your maker, treacherous emperor. Sir, stop, you mustn't. Stop, Sancho. I know what I'm doing. I know that I'm throwing away everything you've done to keep me alive. But even so, this is a battle I can't run from. Now, have at you. I guess we will have to hide. What's up? Hold on a moment. Good, there you are. The situation is dire. Sancho has taken Count Vlad captive. Sancho captured him? I know it was dangerous to trust her. She is Don Quixote's squire first and foremost. Our interests have been aligned in this, until now. I know she wouldn't hesitate to betray us if doing so would prolong her lord's life. But I'm afraid I completely mishandled the timing. Very soon the entire righteous realm will cease to function as a collective. Huh? Miss Jufu, I suggest you fall back to the righteous realm as well. Wait, Holmes, maybe it's time we tell Juju the whole story. Hey, didn't I tell you to address me as Miss Jufu too? Anyway, what's this all about? Perhaps you are right, but this isn't the place, it's too dangerous. I will explain while we retreat to safer ground. I trust you are willing to risk her turning against us, Mr. Marcisław. Huh? Well, now I feel like maybe I should just plug my ears. Sorry. What? What is it? What's going on? Emergency, you're about to run right into an enemy brigade. Take them out as fast as you can, then get out of there fast. Huh? Where's this transmission coming from? What is this? What is going on? I will explain while we deal with these enemy troops. Is this really the time for a briefing? Oh shit. Będzie dobrze. Podoba mi się, że dialogi są w trakcie walki, to pomaga mi się na niej skupić. Fuck. Okej. A, zapomniałem, co to robi. Dobry wieczór. Okej, w ten sposób. Które serie, bo na przykład Konosuba w tym sezonie jest bardzo dobra. Slime też jest całkiem niezły. A Tsukimichi to jest ideał. Dobra, może nie do końca ideał, ale jest całkiem spoko. A to tylko 3 isekaje. Znaczy jedyne dobre isekaje, ale no tak. Jaki rewers isekai? Nie wydaje mi się, żeby w sezonie jakiś był. Chyba że chodzi o, nie wiem, New Gate'a, ale no to nie jest to nie jest rewers isekai. A. Wow, w ogóle tego nie zakodowałem jako reverse isekai przez to, że to jest praktycznie Hinamatsuri.
田島様、直伝です。もっと攻めまする。
Ktoś umrze.
エレメンタリーマイディア。
Tak, Henjin no Salad Bowl jest bardzo dobrą bajką. Ostatni odcinek był bardzo wholesome. Zadało więcej damage'u niż myślałem. Jedyny showcase, na który warto czekać, to PC Gamer. Dobra, to nie jest do końca prawda, ale to jest jedyny, który ma jakąkolwiek cool strukturę. Po robocie. Chociaż w tym roku najpewniej pokażą Monster Huntera na jakimś z tych większych. Square ma swój. Za czasów E3 miało swój. Czy jest w ogóle lista tego całego barachła? Na pewno będzie pokazany nowy Monster Hunter. I nie mam pojęcia co jeszcze. Hodeoko Jumbo przyjdzie. Pokaże jeden z tych swoich 4 projektów. Nie mam pojęcia. No nie mam pojęcia, struktura jest zarąbista tych wszystkich pokazów teraz. Tak, Sakamoto Days ma dostać anime, ale zauważ, że nie znamy żadnego studia. Dopiero co pokazali, dopiero co po prostu wpisali je na listę, że w tym roku wyjdzie. Nie ma żadnego studia podanego, żadnych informacji, nawet artów nie pokazali z produkcji, nawet PV-ki i to ma wyjść jeszcze w tym roku. Więc szykuj się, że to będzie wyglądać tak pięknie, jak Household Yakuza. Jebać Netflix. You guys are from proper human history? I mean, okay, strictly speaking, I am too, but still. Yes, we are. I'm really sorry for keeping this from you. Fine, I forgive you, but you are gonna let me pop you right in the mouth later, got it? Aren't you also angry at proper human history? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't, but I got that from my master. I don't think it influenced me all that much, but not that I was gonna tell the other servants though. They probably wouldn't have taken it well. Anyway, not all servants are gonna be as forgiving as me, so you should definitely keep that to yourself as much as you can. Well, I'm afraid I've got bad news and more bad news. Which would you like first? The bad news, I guess. Don Quixote has revealed that he was pretending to be Charles the Great. I see. Wiesz, zawsze możesz obejrzeć anime w tym czasie. Wychodzi w tym sezonie dużo bardzo fajnych. Kaiju Hachigo, chyba się to nazywa po japońskiemu, Kaiju no 8 jest też bardzo dobre. And that he's a servant from proper human history. Uh-oh. And he just challenged Constantinos to a duel. He what? But why? Hell if I know. O, mam komplement do Kaiju number 8. Jeżeli jakieś anime skłoniło mnie do zagrania w God Eatera, to jest to anime. I to chyba jest bardzo duży komplement, patrząc na to, czym jest God Eater. Widziałem zwiastun i tak bardzo jak miałem w dupie wcześniej, tak cały czas mam w dupie. Rosyjskie wstawki brzmią całkiem nieintruzyjnie, to na plus, ale poza tym... nie. Ga! This isn't over yet. Come on.
私は騎士ドン・キホーテ・デ・ラ・マンチャなればどうか我が手に剣をつかむことを許されたし行くぞもらえたはっ何のこれしき難敵を前にすることのなんという幸福かはっ主の意向を示したまえ何があろうとここで逃げるわけにはいかんのだ
Całkiem ładnie. Sir, stay back. How strange. That shiny golden armor of yours is little more than ruined scrap now, but you can still stand. Nie ma o karciance. Hopie. Wiesz, że one wychodzą w każdym sezonie? Dopiero co chyba skończył się kolejny Vycross? Wcześniej były te... Tego jest sporo i to wychodzi w każdym sezonie. Duel Masters miało nową serię, chyba cały czas trwa. Yu-Gi-Oh! Cały czas trwa, o, zapomniałem o tym. Jest nowe Yu-Gi-Oh! Znaczy nowe, to już ma 110 odcinków, więc nie aż takie nowe. Beyblade'y mają nową serię, której tutaj nie widać, bo jest zasłonięta. O, Beyblade X od Olmu. Puzzle and Dragon się w sumie chyba trochę zalicza. No, jak się zjedzie na sam dół tej listy, to tutaj jest sporo takich rzeczy, ale to są powody, dla których te rzeczy są na dole listy. O, tu jest Shadowverse, zaraz obok Yu-Gi-Oh! Jest Yu-Gi-Oh! I Shadowverse. Jesteś pewien, że to są ludzie od Code Geassa? Bo tam nie widziałem żadnego nazwiska od Code Geassa. Głównym autorem Code Geassa, autorem mangi jest Jak on był? Goro Taniguchi. No to brzmi mocno jak jakieś indie. Jeżeli chodzi o dyrektora, to ten dyrektor zrobił później tego, jak się nazywało to gówno. Musimy wejść na swojego mala i zobaczyć. Ja już kiedyś uznałem, że o, to autor Code Geassa to musi być dobre, to i oj. Czy ja to znajdę? Kiedy banner? Mamy który dzień? 5? 7. To jutro powinien być banner, co nie? Chyba jo. What is it that fuels your tenacity? Your fame, perhaps? However, Don Quixote, you foolish old man of a knight, reduced to no more than a feeble jester. The world you see around you now is reality. In this moment, your chivalry and your stories serve neither point nor purpose. To make matters worse, you have revealed yourself as a servant of proper human history. Would failing to do so have violated your vaunted chivalric code? No, that was more of a spur of the moment thing. I don't understand. Why would you do this to yourself? If you had simply handed Vlad's sword over, you would have lived out the rest of your days in peace. You have ruined any chance of that now, and for nothing. Now that I know you and your squire are servants of proper human history, I am going to kill you both. I do feel bad about doing this to Sancho, but even so, there are some points I just can't compromise on. No, shouldn't compromise on. I see. Sir! Please, your Imperial Majesty, no more. I admit defeat. I will do anything you say. I will even give up my own life. Please, just spare... That's enough, Sancho. Not another word. Remember, you are not only Sancho. You are also my beloved Princess Dulcinea. Your Imperial Majesty, I know you are a great man who carries the weight of an empire on his shoulders. I'm nothing compared to that. I'm not even a real knight. This body can't be real. I must be here because a nameless old man stole Don Quixote's framework for himself. Or maybe I'm no more than a phantasm built atop a delusion. No, that can't be right. If I'm not real, then where did that pain and terror come from? Why did I turn tail and run away? To Olympus! Some of history's greatest heroes, each stronger than 1,000 ordinary soldiers, were gathered there. Some were a little different than how I'd imagined them, but each was so legendary I was queasy just being near them. Some of them were knights, the sort I'd always dreamed of being. Just being there among them was like a dream come true, like a chapter out of a grand adventure book. Now this is life, the life I always wanted to live, the life of a knight. But not even they could match the gods of Atlantis. Seeing some of the greatest heroes in all the world just vaporized right before my eyes broke me. I can't do this. I can't do anything to help. Then let's run for it, sir. Don't worry, I will make care of everything. Her words had me crying tears of joy. Afterwards, I stopped thinking about anything. I turned my back on my chivalric ideals. The next thing I knew, I was here in this singularity. I ran from a world of dreams. And all this time, I've been running from reality too, no more. But if I run, I will lose something irreplaceable. Something Don Quixote never lost, no matter how foolish he was. Something precious that can pop like a bubble if you don't hold onto it. It's so obvious. I need to help people, I need to strive to be a good person. Everyone should strive to do so, not only knights. So as long as I'm able to stand my ground and fight, that's exactly what I need to do. Even if I'm up against an emperor. Ha! I suppose I should commend you for your determination, but... I'm afraid I have my own just cause to fight for. Forgive me, Don Quixote, you were a foolish knight, but a good ordinary man. Simp to simp conversation. Sir! Dodge, Don Quixote, that strike will... Everyone was certain he was about to die. Sancho and Vlad Cerdo watched from the sidelines, and of course Don Quixote himself. Constantinos was certain this strike would bring him victory. And then out of nowhere, it was as if night had become day. The brilliance of the holy light blinded everyone of the assembled 1,500 soldiers of the reinstatement realm. Now that's awesome. O, jakie live 2D. się Gudao odsztafirował. Facing reality, refusing to run from it. Knight or just plain regular person, that's about the most awesome thing anyone can do. If you can do that, I've got no problem with you calling yourself Charles the Great. I will allow it, and if I'm okay with it, nobody else has any right to complain. What is your name? I am Charlemagne. I am also known as Charles the Great, the father of Europe. What? I'm the real deal. Don Quixote, fearsome hero, both stout of heart and fleet of feet, the equal of my paladins in every way. Your valiant battle had moved me. And so I'm giving you a new mission. Leave this battlefield at once and keep that princess of yours safe. I refuse. What? I must see for myself whether you are truly Charlemagne and if you are truly on our side. Sancho, get out of here. No way, forget it. I'm staying right here, or I'm going to cry. Oh, okay. I see. You are truly the sort of princess and squire a kind-hearted knight needs. Then behold my sacred sword, my light, my noble phantasm. Noble phantasm? Take this, Konstantinos. Behold my sacred sword's shining light. Będzie on, będzie Jolius.
勇壮なる騎士ドン・キホーテよ、シャルルマーニュの名においてこの戦い任せてくれ。
あまたの侵略あれど我らの信仰にかなうものなし。我らは決して屈さぬ。この身が滅びようとも我が祖国は永遠なり。
永続不変の輝き、千変無限の彩り、万夫不当の騎士たちよ、我が英雄を指し示せ。主は融通我なる。
Karl der Gross nie, ale ten Charlemagne owszem. This light, it really is Joyous, the indomitable sacred sword. It's said to change colors 30 times a day. LGBT lights. And was given to Charles the Great by a Byzantine emperor. Well, if it aren't the consequences of my own actions. No dobra, to nie ten czas. Tak z 1000 lat wstecz. Then it's him. It's really him. Charles the Great, a.k.a. Charlemagne. Swoją drogą, wydaje mi się, że w jakim muzeum leży ta szabla? Istnieje szabla Karola Wielkiego. Nie pamiętam, w jakim ona leży muzeum. A, w Wiedniu. Nazywana też mieczem Attylii. Czyli tylko znajdę piękny obrazek, o jest. Piękny obrazek, kurwa, nie 15 pikseli. Jest dla przypomnienia, czy Joyus jest prawdziwym eksponatem, czy tylko wymyślonym. A, okej, jest prawdziwym eksponatem. Nie byłem pewien. Co się myli w której kwestii? You know it. Konstantinos, it's time we made our retreat. Johanna. Victory is ours. No, it's not. Fuck off. We've eliminated most of the righteous realm servants who were guarding the North Gate. Może mi się jebnął obrazek, ale jest napisane. Chyba. We can't afford to lose you now. Ej, to, że w fejtach Karol jeszcze nie trzymał w łapach szabli, to nie jest wcale powiedziane, że nie będzie. Ten miodek pitny, co go wlałem do herbatki, zaczyna troszeczkę kursować. But they are servants of proper human history. Sorry we are late. I'm relieved to see you still alive, Don Quixote, and you, Miss Sancho. From what I can ascertain, it seems the tables have turned. Lord Marcisław, Lord Holmes, Your Imperial Majesty. Alright, we will retreat. Bo oczywiście uciekasz w momencie, kiedy wygrywasz. Emperor Konstantinos. I won't say anything more. I hope you will accept that as a token of our sincerity. You have my thanks. All units, retreat. My Emperor. Follow your heart, Bradamante. That's the sort of star we were meant to fight under. But Papa is disappointed. Thank you, Your Imperial Majesty. Then I shall take my leave. You are Seton? A ty nie wiedziałeś, Protak? Protak, co nie wiedział. On nie grał w Fate Extended Link. Aj, Protak, frajerze. That's me, Seton / Charlemagne. I can't believe this. Well, believe it, I'm Charlemagne. I came to this singularity on behalf of Rex Magnus Carl. Huh? You are here on behalf of yourself? Then that would make you an imposter, but your imperial aura is genuine, and it is among us. Well, to majorly simplify things, I am very much Charles the Great. But I have basically none of my Father of Europe aspects in me. Basically wersja Lili. I'm the Charlemagne who left behind a whole bunch of entertaining legends in Europe. I guess you could say I'm his young adventurer side. No, basically wersja Lily. Saber Lily też jest królem Arturem, który jeszcze nie jest królem, który podróżuje. I te sprawy. I see. Charlemagne's greatest legends are those of his exploits alongside his 12 paladins and those of the empire he founded as the father of Europe. At times, a servant's given spirit origin reflects certain aspects more strongly than others. We often see this in versions of the same servant who reflect their good and bad sides respectively. It seems that in your case you have manifested with another aspect reflecting legends of your youthful adventures. That's right, I should have expected a great detective like Holmes to get it pretty quick. Jak Kiary, chodzi o to, że ona jest odrobinkę z przyszłości, tak? Bo nie wiem, czy wiecie, ale Fate Extra dzieje się w 2050, więc nawet gorzej niż Loli. Ona jeszcze nie jest urodzona. So... The truth is, I got into a pretty bad argument with my Emperor aspect, even tried to kill each other over it. Chłopco bił się z myślami. Quite fucking literally. We had a lot of reasons for our differences, but eventually we managed to reconcile. Chłopie, nie spoileruj Linka. Niektórzy jeszcze nie grali. Ja nie grałem. And he ended up entrusting me with this mission. Thou art the one chosen to bring light onto this singularity. Worry not, I shall bestow upon thee a fraction of my power. End quote. Anyway, I finally managed to manifest here, but I'm anything but a normal servant. I only got summoned as a part of a chain based on the other 12 paladins here. Not even the Holy Grail called on me. So that means no servant plus a shoddy summon. So that means no master plus a shoddy summon. What's that get you? A spirit origin in shambles. I finally managed to manifest after spending all my time in safe mode. But I'd say I only have... maybe 2 more times I can use my real power and only if I really try hard. On top of that, there's a time limit on it all too. Even if I don't do anything, I will be fading away in about 48 hours. Nie możemy tak się zakontraktować? To by było całkiem proste, co nie? Dupku? Huh? What did you say? My Emperor, what are you doing here? Helping you guys and also Chaldea when it really counts. What else? Huh? What, did you think I was the kind of cold-hearted bastard who'd abandon his cherished friends and subordinates in their hour of need? Well, no, I never thought that, but still, did you come all this way just to help us? Hell yeah, I did. Doesn't get any more awesome than helping people so cool as all of you. I gotta say though, Don Quixote's display of sheer unbridled awesome there kinda put us all to shame. It moved me to use my power. Huh? Sancho, are my ears still ringing, or did he just say my name? He did, sir. Emperor Charlemagne most definitely said that Don Quixote is the greatest knight to ever live. What? No, he absolutely did not. Yes, he did. I heard him myself, right? Sure. Now you are just putting words in his mouth. It's true though. To me, you really are the greatest knight ever. Everyone, I apologize. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've caused. Sancho? Yes? I may not always be successful, but when I can, I do try to read the room, as they say. Okay. So let us forget this ever happened. I believe that is the best solution to this problem. What do you think? Huh? But that's so much more generous than I deserve. It was my failure to plan It was my failure to plan that led to this crisis. Frankly speaking, if I let things stand as they are, this ordeal would become a blemish on my honor. So I say we let bygones be bygones. Co sądzisz o Girls Fontaine 2? Jedynka mnie wynudziła obrzydliwie. Dwójka wygląda jak XCOM, którego nie cierpię, więc w dupie. Is that all right with you, Your Imperial Majesty? Like I said earlier, I don't have even a little of that Charles the Great aura going for me. But sure, works for me. Besides, it's not like this is all wrapping up happily ever after. A, i poziom tego... Poziom braku szacunku, jaki okazują polskim broniom, jest bardzo przykry. Jak ostatnio sprawdzałem, to już było parę lat temu, ale mieliśmy 3 brońki? Mieliśmy WZ-kę 1900... Nie pamiętam ile? Mieliśmy Glauberyt. Coś chyba jeszcze? I MSBS-a. Żaden z nich nie jest w zasadzie w ogóle dobry gameplayowo, a fabularnie to już w ogóle są tak szejmowane jak tylko się da. Nieładnie. The Righteous Realm's forces are in shambles. There's bound to be plenty of soldiers who won't believe who I am or who will oppose us cause we are on proper human history side. When all's said and done, we'd be lucky if we had 500 soldiers still on our side. Even knowing all that, Sancho Panza? Don Quixote? Will you stay with me? With us? And by us, I mainly mean this guy over there. Huh? Me? We are still servants of proper human history's side. We don't have any other choice. That is, assuming Lord Marcisław is okay with it. If you can find it in your heart to forgive Sancho, I will do anything you want. You can even turn me into a bomb if you like. Fine with me. I'd be glad to have you fight with us. Of course we will. Yes, we will. Very good, but I must ask, Miss Sancho, what if Don Quixote's life is threatened again? Of course I wouldn't betray you again. Come on, at least look us in the eye when you say that. I'm sorry, that was mean of me. It's alright, Miss Sancho. Your priorities should lie with him. If such a time should come again, I shall simply have to ensure you don't slip past us. I really am no match for you. Or for you too, with your incredible magnanimity. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking us in, especially my sir. Alright, let's go talk to the surviving servants. Just be careful, cause they might be mad enough to attack us. But don't worry, it will be fine. Just tell them they will disappear if proper human history goes away. It's kinda obvious, but fact is, too many servants here have been ignoring the obvious. Frankly, I still have yet to understand the key factor myself. Why are these servants rebelling anyway? Do you know? Why does anyone rebel ever? Unbearable rage, that's why. Overwhelming emotion that tells them they don't need to spare their enemy. In that sense, the reinstatement realm is managing their emotions in a healthy way. The realm that's been summoning the most servants that fully buy into their master's will has gotta be the revenge realm. A. Dobra, tylko 6 to nie jest wcale dużo. Swoją drogą, skoro Karol przyszedł, to wypadałoby pojedynczą rolkę na niego zrobić. Wait a minute, ty nie jesteś Karol. O, tu on jest, ten on. Jeee. Ej, nie wiedziałem, że ta karta istnieje. Ona jest supernowa? Chyba tak. Waifu just the way I like them. Dead. O, od tamtego czasu dali parę kostiumów. Ja pierdolę, ale to się długo wczytuje. Cool. Poproszę obrazek na duży ekran. Więc pierwszym polskim gnatem, jakiego mieliśmy, była WZ-29. Jest bardzo do dupy. Ale dostała 2 skiny, z czego jeden nawet loli. Tu gdzieś mam piękny obrazek, który z tej okazji powstał. Jak się do niego dokopię. O, mam. Dobra, dalej. Section 17. The Laughing Emperor. Fanowskie tłumaczenie brzmiało The King Smiles. Zhang-Jue, do you know about our master? What would happen if I said I did? I could torture the answer from you, unless you'd still refuse to talk, even then. Oh no, I'm happy to talk. I'm sure you are. I've been watching you this whole time, and I've never once seen you do anything to curry favor with our master. I know you are plotting something, however harmlessly you are acting. Just who is our master anyway? Good question. I wonder what will happen to me for saying this? Oh well, I think I can get away with it today. In brief, yeah. They represent all of humankind. What? I'm afraid that's the best answer, if not the only one. The time may come when you can understand that. Or perhaps it may not. Either way, we will rebel against proper human history. As long as you remember that, there should be no problem. Well, no matter. The final battle is nearly upon us. We will be facing the Reinstatement Realm as they fall back after decimating the Righteous Realm. Both Constantinus and Johanna will be tired from their expedition, but I'm sure they will remain vigilant. So are you certain this attack will overwhelm them? That I can answer with an unqualified yes. Still, if one of them shields the other, the one being protected will probably survive. How romantic. I love that sort of thing. Oh, if I'd had to guess, I'd have to say you hated it. On the contrary, it's so wonderfully disgraceful. Care to wager on which of them it will strike? No, thank you. It's that very disgracefulness that requires that you take this outcome seriously. Alright, let's get started. As you wish. Activate the Heavy Bombardment Puppet Archer. Understood. Servant Archer class activating at maximum power. Target: the Reinstatement Realm Army. Distance 21.3 km, maintaining marching speed of 9 km per hour. Leg restraints locked. Charging magical energy. Now to send out the decoys. The yellow turban puppet soldiers have begun their assault, transitioning from marching to attack formation. Activate... Jak on się nazywał? A, tak, dobra. Activate the decoy magical energy pulse. They will never notice a magical energy signal that far away if they see a combination sacred sword and demonic bow activate nearby. Magical energy charge complete. Activating Noble Phantasm. All hands, evacuate the floor. Stand back. Let's go, Lady Kriemhild. No, I will stay here. My queen? These kinds of things are better witnessed from up close, don't you know? Then I guess I will do the same. The rest of you get out of here. Kurwa. Okej, nie pokażę pozostałych gnatów, bo się Wiki Girls Frontline'owa wyjebała. Znowu. Chociaż jakby włączyć przez Game Pressa, to się da. Summon purpose unknown. Materialization purpose unknown. Full functionality shutdown denied. Full functionality activation denied approved. He was in a word a weapon. He used to speak like a human and even tried to act like a human, but both his appearance and his power kept him far from the human world. So, of course, it only made sense that he would be treated like a machine. He sighed. He didn't know why he was here. He didn't know why he was about to fire his noble phantasm. He didn't even know who his arrow was pointed at. Neither did he understand nor care to know. And so he solemnly, methodically activated his noble phantasm. He was a servant, archer class. His true name was Shinzei Hachiro Tametomo. With this indomitable steel bow, I shall lay waste to all before me. Gochin Yumiharizuki. Moonlight Cannon. Fire! There was once a legend. It told of a ship that was split asunder and sunk by a single arrow. Interestingly, that arrow was not aimed at the ship, it was aimed at a single passenger. It sank the entire ship because the arrow firing it strove for... It sank the entire ship because the archer firing it strove for maximum destructive power, thereby ensuring his target's death. And Kriemhild had chosen as this arrow's next target the frail female pope. Phew, this isn't good. I feel as though I'm returning in defeat. Why don't we change the subject? In defeat, because you are? Charlemagne, he is a servant of proper human history, so I know I will need to settle the score with him eventually. But we've already ground the Righteous Realm's forces down as much as we can. And now that his soldiers know he's on proper human history's side, he may well lose as much as 90% of his servants. Konstantinos? It's safe to assume the Righteous Realm will never regain its former strength, no matter how much time passes. So perhaps we should focus on the Revenge Realm, especially now that Zhang Jue is out of the picture. Konstantinos! Oh, I'm sorry, Johanna. Was I ignoring you? Yes, you were. Another 5 seconds and I would have stomped on your feet. I'm truly sorry. Oh, alright. I forgive you. Psych. Ow. Wow, I'm surprised you actually went through with it, Pope Johanna. Of course I did. I'm the Pope. I always give 3 times as good as I get. Archbishop Tilpin was like this too. I guess there's a reason historical holy figures are all, you know... Power is power. Well, of course there is. I've never heard anything like that from any of my clergy. At any rate, you would know that I just now got a premonition, a bad one. Bradamante? Yes, sir. All units, defensive positions. I am detecting magical energy. We are surrounded. What the... Those are... Zhang Jue's yellow turban soldiers? Archer reporting in. I'm seeing about 100 yellow turbans. They have us surrounded, but we can force our way through. Stay on your guard. Zhang Jue is alive. There's bound to be more than those came here. There's bound to be more where those came from. Huh? The skies turned red. This means the Revenge Realm. They've advanced this far? Damn it. I'm detecting an enormous magical energy signal nearby. It's either a phantasmal level creature or an anti-army noble phantasm. So they are using their trump card already. They stay vigilant. Be on the lookout for servants nearby. No, wait. Something's not right. This is all wrong. A noble phantasm. Konstantinos, block it. Konstantinos trusted Johanna with his life. He didn't hesitate for a moment. He activated his noble phantasm almost the instant Johanna spoke. Theodosius Konstantinos. Konstantinos' noble phantasm recreated the walls of Constantinople, a nigh impenetrable 3-layer bulwark that defended the Byzantine Empire until its fall. It defended them until it stopped. These holy walls of the highest rank offered absolute protection against long-range attacks. They would not permit a single attack to pass, even should it stretch to the heavens themselves. The servants let out a cheer. The yellow turban puppet soldiers were now no more than a walking sandbags. But the Pope was an intelligent woman, and soon realized what was actually happening. Oh, it's after me. According to legend, Constantinople's three-layer bulwark fell because someone forgot to lock a single gate. Whether or not the legend was true wasn't what mattered. What mattered was that it existed. And so there would always be a gap in those defenses, even if it were no bigger than the eye of a needle. Johanna understood that the arrow aimed at her would use this gap to reach its target. What a conundrum this is, she thought. Even as she thought that, she understood that this arrow would kill someone. So she braced herself mentally and fought hard. Sacrifice someone in her place? Unthinkable. Sacrifice herself? Undesirable. But of the options available, undesirable was at least more palatable than unthinkable. Yes, it might cause problems for some if she were to die. For one thing, the reinstatement realm could lose its entire reason to exist. But then Johanna had another thought. Konstantinos' noble phantasm was the embodiment of the Byzantine Empire's legend, which meant it recreated something that once actually existed, and it might therefore only protect beings who were themselves real. But Johanna was a fictional being, and so it was possible the wall may not protect her. She couldn't say for sure, but she knew it was possible. More than anything, Johanna knew she didn't want even a single person dying for her. This is fate. Moments like this come for everyone in time, no matter how great a hero or how holy a person they may be. An unexpected death, a fruitless end. These things are apparently just part of what it is to be human. Perhaps fictional as she is, that was a presumptuous thing for her to say. But she was also relieved to know that she felt genuinely human in her final moments. And yet, Johanna? Her fate had changed. How did she not see it sooner? How did she fail to realize he too would notice the enemy's noble phantasm and move to protect her? Why didn't she realize that he would reach the same conclusion as she did? She was a fantastical being, and his three-layer bulwark wouldn't keep her safe. Could Konstantinos really have failed to consider this possibility at all up to this point? Of course not. He was the emperor who would have rather lived a peaceful life. And real or not, he genuinely cared for her. Johanna, get down. This was no different than forgetting to lock a gate. No matter how impenetrable his walls may be, they would never provide complete protection as long as that legend existed. Konstantinos moved to protect Johanna. It was the right move, of course. There was no room for his bulwarks in a fantasy. So it was that the arrow meant for Pope Johanna struck another. It was the best possible result Kriemhild could have hoped for. Got you, Emperor. I remember the day I was summoned here. I remember the desire to rebel against proper human history that had been engraved in my soul. I remember when I decided to allow that anger to carry me forward, even if it made my heart ache. I remember meeting her, a woman I was meant to kill. I see. Then I guess you and I are enemies. So it would seem, Your Holiness. Hey, don't you dare call me that. Are you taunting me? Bastard, I know just as well as you that I am only a figment of someone's imagination. Now go on, if you are going to kill me, then what are you waiting for? But I'm still a servant and I'm not going to make it easy for you. Wait, you know? You understand that you never actually existed? Huh? Of course I do. I know I'm only a delusion that was briefly accepted before being roundly refuted. So what? You are saying I should just retreat to the dustbin of history now that my existence has been so thoroughly disproved? I didn't say anything of the sort. Oh well, I was bound to end up dead in a ditch somewhere anyway, so it may as well be now. I will still fight back if you are going to try to kill me though, but even I don't think there will be much point in it. You don't? Well, no, I mean the same proper human history you are rebelling against rejected me. Do you hate it for that? Yes. I'm surprised to hear you say that. Of course I do. First they dream me up, then they deny me. They make up details about my life in one breath, then throw them all away in the next. They say the very idea of a woman being the Pope is too bizarre to be believed. Huh. It all makes me want to grab proper human history by its collar, slam its head into a telephone phone, and finish it off by roasting it with a flamethrower. To jest bardzo ciekawy tekst. Warty zachowania. That's bizarre to hear from you. Oh well, I'm alive now, in a manner of speaking, I suppose that's what matters. So if I'm going to sacrifice myself, I want it to be for someone or something that doesn't deny my existence. Would you be satisfied with that, Your Imperial Majesty? Then let's get this battle over with. No, I'm not going to fight you. Huh? Kriemhild was summoned before me. I'm terrible much for her in every way, so I can't hope to defeat her on my own. I'd sooner lead my own servants than obey her every word. Okay, I promise I will get you reinstated. That's a fine reason to revolt against proper human history. Until now, I've just been taking my anger out on whoever crossed my path. But as long as there is a proper motive, it all starts to make sense. You being erased like that is an abominable thing. They should never have simply relegated you to the dustbin of history. So I'm going to affirm your existence. I'm going to change proper human history to ensure you were always a part of it. Huh? Heh, your reactions are comical and I enjoy them, but you should probably try to be a bit more composed around the soldiers. Are you serious about this? You don't want to disappear, right? Well, no, I don't, but still. Then help me, work with me to ensure your survival. Use me for your own ends, Johanna. You know, I will turn my coat at the worst possible moment, right? I'm still a servant of proper human history. When that happens, I will accept that my crusade has gone as far as it can. In the meantime, I want to rebel against proper human history to make sure you live on. Personally, I think that's a great reason for rebelling. It's crass, is what it is. So basically, you just want to look good for a woman. No self-respecting ruler would ever admit to such a thing. Indeed, you are exactly right. It's unseemly and indecent, and it makes me feel as though I've fallen for a honeypot like some poor fool. But for you, maybe acting the fool wouldn't be so bad. After all, I'm already rebelling anyway. So what do you say? Do you accept? If you don't, I will just keep pestering you until you do. Alright, alright. Damn it, I can't believe I gave in to temptation. And so I found a reason to win, no matter what. She was bright, clever, quick-witted, and utterly magnanimous. For all the curses she held at her destiny, she had ultimately resigned to accept it. So then I need to change that very destiny. Reinstatement. I will reinstate your right to be human. I will help you regain the means you need to live. I will free you from the noisy confines of the eternal. Fleeting, beautiful fantasy. I want you to plant your feet on real earth. I want you to take deep breaths of real air. I want you to shout at the top of your lungs and laugh until your sides ache. Yes, when you get right down to it, that's all my wish amounts to. And with that wish laid bare, I suppose my defeat was inevitable. Wow, it's raining Lin. Konstantinos, hang in there. Hey, come on, say something. Open your eyes. Damn it, why did you throw yourself in front of me, you idiot? That's the harshest you have ever spoken to me. You could have woken me up from a century-long slumber like that. Konstantinos, if you have the strength, the energy to be a smartass, then you must be fine, right? The throne room, so we are back in the reinstatement realm. Caster? Yes, my Emperor. How's my wound? We are treating it right now. It's no use. My spirit core was destroyed. You are just wasting magical energy. I want to speak to everyone before I go. Go find a caster who can help me do that. Konstantinos, what do you think you are doing? You are in no condition to stand up yet. So I should just lie down and wait for death? Not a freaking chance. Now you are even being crude. That's rich coming from you. I make my peace with all my pain and regret, again and again, back and forth. What could be more like a human life than this? The spell is done, my liege, whenever you are ready. Thank you. Citizens of the Reinstatement Realm, my name is Konstantinos. In case you have not yet heard, I'm sorry to say that I have been shot and will soon perish. That's right. It is only thanks to our caster's tireless efforts that I am just barely able to stand here and speak to you now. I am deeply sorry to be leaving you all like this. We know from encountering the yellow turban soldiers that Zhang Jue is still alive. We don't know if this is because the righteous realm made a mistake, or if there were some means in place to bring him back in case of his defeat. Either way, our attempt to take advantage of the situation ended with our enemy gaining that advantage instead. I was struck by an archer's arrow. I have never seen an arrow capable of retaining such force over such a great distance. I don't know if this archer came from a myth filled with mystics or an incredible historical legend. There may even be some other element in play we don't know about. Regardless, I want you all to be wary of them. Now let's talk about our next steps. You have two choices. The first is to defect to the Revenge Realm. I'm sure many of you don't like the idea of submitting to an enemy we've been fighting all this time. But this too is a part of war, a fate all heroes must come to terms with sooner or later. The second choice is to go over to the Righteous Realm. I don't recommend it. As you all surely know by now, they are on the side of proper human history. However, it's okay, Konstantinos, tell them. I'm sick of the lies. Johanna is a servant of proper human history as well. That's right, I couldn't stand that she had been discarded as mere fantasy. My rebellion against proper human history was meant to reinstate her. This has all been a great hollow fantasy born of my own selfish desires. If you are angry at me for lying to you and wish to defect to the Revenge Realm, you are welcome to do so. But whatever you do, you cannot stay here. No, not because you will die or anything like that. I made this realm myself. I loved and ruled it as though it were a part of myself. So I've selfishly decided that it will dissolve when I die. Damn, Kriemhild didn't waste any time, did she? Johanna, I want you to go to the Righteous Realm. No way. Heh, I thought that's what you'd say, but I'm afraid I must refuse to accept your refusal. Bradamante, will you see her there? Are you sure about this, sir? I can't abide proper human history because of the temperament I was summoned with. And yet here I am, depending on proper human history anyway. Truly, there is no sense to be found here. But you've already accepted this contradiction, haven't you, Bradamante? You have ever since the real Charlemagne appeared. Yes. Then you also understand what you need to do now, don't you? Of course. I'm sorry about this, Lady Johanna. What? Hey, put me down, you overpowered brute. That's fine with me. Go ahead and call me Brute-mante if you want. Your Imperial Majesty? Yes? Farewell. May fortune smile on you. And to you, Paladin of Charlemagne, take care of Johanna for me. And be warned, she can be quite the shrew. What was that? Come say that to my face, I dare you. Let go of me, Bradamante. No, stop, this isn't how I want to say goodbye. Johanna? I really enjoyed our time together. Farewell. You idiot, I had way more fun than you did. Oh, that is an honor to hear, your holiness. Alright, that's enough. It's time the rest of you made your choice, too. With all due respect, your Imperial Majesty, we've already taken a liking to the reinstatement realm ourselves. It was surprising to hear that our Pope was actually on proper human history side, but maybe not that surprising. Oh well, it doesn't matter now. Our point is, just like you fell hard for Lady Johanna, we've fallen hard for you. Then I feel sorry for you, putting your faith in such an untrustworthy man. So this will be the second time I hole up in a castle about to fall. At least this time though, I know for certain that I will be dying momentarily. Very well then, if you fools wish to follow me into hell, you are welcome to do so. And so the reinstatement realm fell. Smearing blood in the water, the revenge realm sent out hordes of soldiers to finish the job. Servants, noble phantasms tore through the bounded field. Servants of the revenge realm responded to the desperate attacks of the reinstatement realm servants with sheer, overwhelming numbers. Don't bother giving them time to surrender. Kill them all. Take no prisoners. Won't that just spur the enemy to fight back even harder? In an ordinary war, yes, but this isn't an ordinary war. Whether we kill them or let them surrender, once a hero has made up their mind, they never change it. Would you agree? I guess you are right. So annihilating them is the only answer. It is a fitting choice for the reinstatement realm. This is the path they chose, to follow a disgraceful dream and die a disgraceful death. True, but I doubt they would agree with you about the disgraceful part. They would not. That is what irritates me most. I guess I shouldn't be surprised you are still alive, even if only barely. Maybe that's just your lot in life? Could be. Once I defeat this guy, I'm done. Forgive me for going on ahead of you, your Imperial Majesty. Farewell. Phew, looks like this is the end of the line for me. To think it's ending the same way it did when I was alive. Maybe I'm actually cursed or something? Oh, your Imperial Majesty, I will go with you. Okay, your Imperial Majesty, I will go with you. You know, I used to think I'd be summoned into the worst circumstances possible, but I will try being a little more optimistic. I will do my best to never give up, just like you. Oh. Then again, I would never have met her if it wasn't for this curse. Once the singularity disappears, you will probably disappear with it. These memories, these feelings, they will all be washed away. No one else in this singularity will ever feel the way I do for her, and no other me will either. I can live with that. In fact, yes, that's what this second life should be. I can hardly breathe anymore, but my sword, my armor, and my banner all testify to my imperial royalty. Here I come. In life, regrettably, there are no moments more entertaining than this. Bearing attacking foes left and right, continuing forward with sure steady steps. No banner is gone. My banner is gone. My armor destroyed. My sword broken. Even so, I keep moving forward. Then I realize something. Before me, I see a vast and empty field. A place I never reached in life and that will remain forever out of reach. Ah, so this is the beyond. Constantinos smiles and disappears. The 238 surviving reinstatement realm servants fought the Revenge Realm forces tooth and nail and ultimately lied to a man, but they did so without regret. Meanwhile, 542 former Reinstatement Realm servants made their way to the Righteous Realm. They were servants who still adored Johanna, even knowing her true desires. In the Righteous Realm lie a human from proper human history. These servants knew they would have to ask this human about the imaginary woman, how he felt about her. This was their duty as the Reinstatement Realm's last surviving citizens. Jest chujowo. O ja? A racja, Kadok tam był. I'm beat. Are you okay, Kadok? Oh yeah, I'm fine. You know how I've been using as little magecraft as possible to avoid detection, right? Yes, even the magical energy we've been able to detect from you is incredibly faint. He's doing the free run. Well, because of that, my back is killing me. Damn it, I knew I should have at least used that much. I guess it would have been better if you'd used a supportive mystic code like Senpai does. Nah, that's okay. That would just invite more suspicion. You think so? I will be fine. Just gotta grit my teeth and bear it a little. But... Nash? Where'd you go? Is it cause I'm in the Revenge Realm now? No, I suspect it's because I'm here. Moriarty. Pardon me, let me fix that for you. James Moriarty. Oh good, masz Kyrielite. Perfect timing. I'd like you to keep my presence here a secret from the rest of Chaldea. Which of course includes Mr. Holmes. I can't do Which would you prefer? I'm sorry? If you decline, I will either disable Kadok's collar or trigger it. It could go either way, personally. There's nothing to think about here. There's nothing to think about here, Mash. You have just as much authority to make this call as anyone. Trigger my collar. Now. No, absolutely not. Listen. This guy is a foreign disciple, remember? Whatever he's up to, there's no way it can't possibly be good for me. What he wants most is information, and he can't get that from me if I'm dead. So you need to kill me, right now. It's the best possible solution. I refuse. Mash. I said I refuse. Well, this is the most entertaining bit of comedy I've seen in some time. I almost had to stop myself from applauding. Allow me to set your minds at ease. I have no intention of harming you, nor am I here to interrogate anyone. In fact, frankly speaking, I learned all I needed to know about you the moment I became a foreign disciple. If anything, I'm more worried about you two stealing information from me. Is that so? I have to admit he's right. Even if there is more going on at Chaldea than we know about, it doesn't change the fact that we are in constant danger out here, or that we still know nothing about him. Setting Koyanskaya aside, since she wasn't actually one of the foreign god's disciples, the disciples like Limbo and Muramasa were high servants mixed with some kind of divine spirit. So it's safe to say he isn't just Moriarty either, but that's the question. What else is he? Oh yes, I do so love that look. Huh? You may seem meek and self-deprecating, but you are actually neither. That's the look of a wolf eyeing its prey. Oh, you have some strong opinions about wolves, do you? Let me guess, given the kind of magecraft you use, I bet you were teased brutally, called a dog plenty, yes? Bo to nie dla psa, dla pana to. I am so tired of your shit. Huh? Where did that come from? How the hell would you tell that much with one look? Feels like you just did an autopsy on me while I'm still alive. Then Moriarty was right? Oh, I see. Is this why Beryl used to bark at you? Co? Did you really have to bring that up right now, Mash? I'm still trying to forget it, damn it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Nice, very nice. Anyway, let's get down to business. You are here because you are curious about Zhangzhou's fortress, right? I am too. However, obviously, you will need to go deep into Revenge Realm territory to reach it. I can't imagine that will be easy for you to do so on your own. What would you say to working together on this one? Sure. Wow, just like that? Are you sure about this, Kadok? If he wanted to kill me, I'd already be dead. And like he said earlier, there's barely any information he can get from me. You know, Chaldea hasn't told me anything of real importance. Like, even if he wanted to know about the storm border, I couldn't tell him the first thing about how it's designed. He probably already knows anything I could tell him about Caldera. So I might as well try to learn everything I can from him. Oh? And you think you can do that, do you? Dunno, but won't find out unless I try. I suppose that's true. Like when you tried to kill everyone at Caldera. Had to bring that up, huh? Of course I did. Okay then. I know what I did. I will accept whatever punishment they decide on when this is all over. But until then, I will do everything I can to lighten my sentence by helping them, especially now that our interests are aligned. Oh, I see. How very rational of you. But what about the guilt? Don't you feel any of that? I don't have to tell you a thing. Besides, you will probably work it out for yourself the moment we talk. Unless you don't think you can, of course. Oh, well played. Fine then, I agree. You want to shake on it? No thanks. Don't want your nastiness rubbing off on me. Oh, I'm very starting to like you. Again, are you sure about this, Kadok? No, honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. But things will either work out or they won't. Part of me feels like you are being a little quick to throw caution to the wind. But okay, I won't tell anyone else about this. Just give me a minute to move my console. Oh, Kadok, would you say you are keeping a cool head? So far, at least? I see, then make sure you hold on to it. Huh? Ah, whatever, come on, let's go. I think that Chimendungia was it? Anyway, it's probably gone by now, but there's no harm in being careful. Oh, is that what you think? Huh? Zhang was very particular about that fortress's security. He even left a clone of himself there, or something close to one. What's more, he made this clone because he was actually the real Zhang. Don't you think that's rather extreme? Even if it's downright pathological. And if you think of it as pathological, no way, it's still being guarded? I suspect the whole fortress will be repaired in the very near future, so let's not waste time getting rid of those guards. Just this once, consider me your own servant, Kadok Zamlupus. Nope, only ever had one servant, and I'm keeping it that way. Weak. You fight however you want, and I will back you up like any other mage would. As you like. Now let's get started. Well, hello there, good soldiers. Now, would you side characters be so kind as to step aside? Because you see, this is meant to be a one-man show.
James Moriarty。悪には悪をもって滅ぼす。それが最低者としての私である。
Więc jakie on miał skille? O, to nie jest w sumie aż takie dobre. Mam nadzieję, że ma na skillach jakieś Special Attack Evil, bo w takim razie nie rozumiem tego. Jest. Decrease Arts Card Defense Resistance for all evil enemies. Czyli idealnym sposobem jest najpierw pieprznięcie Noble Fantasmem, a potem użycie tego dodatkowego debuffa i jeszcze raz użycie Noble Fantasmu. Tracimy special damage, ale... ale zadajemy trochę więcej damage'u. Nadal mi się to nie podoba.
邪悪は芽生え正義の果実はフランスこれこそが我が法マセマティカルマリグナントアナイアレイト物理で戦う悪に従え行為完成射出よろしい
No i teraz zostaje 2 arts downy. Zero krytów. Ciulwa.
理解できるね正義も悪も全ては世界の機能不全私は俯瞰し観測しそしてなぎ払おうマセマティカルマリグナントアナイアレイト黄金に押しつぶされる虫けら物理で戦う悪に従えいいだろういいだろういいだろうこれかないいともいいと理解穴だらけだ質問がある恐れよジャックビーム興味深いね私の勝利に揺るぎなし私の敗北に未来もなし
On jest tak bardzo evil, że nawet używa Evil Beam. There we go. Your power's crazy. It was like their attacks didn't even touch you. In fact, there was something weird about it. Would you not expect such a thing from a foreign disciple? Yeah, I guess you've got a point. He must have only been willing to show off like that because he knew we wouldn't be able to figure out how his powers work. He obviously wasn't dodging or blocking their attacks. I could tell they were hitting him. but he didn't take any damage from them. Even his clothes are still pristine. I got a feeling that little trick is going to be a way bigger problem than whatever damage he can inflict himself. What in the world could be mixed in there with him? Haha. You will never figure it out with the information you've got. Even if you did, it wouldn't help you. Patrząc po skillach, nie wiem, Yama? Może? Raczej nie. That being said, it would certainly be a problem if Zhang were to show up. So let's find this thing before he does. Yeah, good point. I will do what I can to help you look from here too. How does it feel to be a traitor, Masquerade? No comment. I'm not allowed to talk to evil professors. Ouch. You've really come to dislike me, haven't you? Really only makes sense to say that if she likes you to start with. Moriarty? Now you are just rubbing salt in the wound. Swoją drogą ma logo lodów na sprzączce od paska. Identyczna czcionka jak lody Magnum. Good grief, Zhang is deadly serious about security in this place, isn't he? I expected as much. I'm surprised you managed to get that rig door open so easily though. It looked complex. Me too. It's very impressive how you managed to pick the right answer from 6.4 quintillion possible combinations almost instantly. What can I say? I'm just that good. This probably goes without saying, but you were going so fast it looked like you were cheating. That's because I was. Hey, as long as you got the door open, I don't care how you did it. Come on, Moriarty. Perhaps a rousing cheer would help spur us on? Save that shit for when Marcisław's around. That is senpai style. It's my style. Oh, alright. Do you know what's being kept here? There are a few things I don't know, but unfortunately this is one of them. That said, the fact that Zhang didn't want Creamheels to find out about this does narrow it down considerably. That's so. Oh, a wyvern. I mean, a soul eater. No wait, it's not that either. Well, whatever this demonic beast is, it's certainly imposing, don't you agree, Kadok? Let's just say that right now. I'm glad you are here with me. I really didn't think the security would be this tight. Alright, let's go crush it mathematically, shall we? How the actual hell do you do that? By defeating it in 30 seconds or less. Wow. Nauczyciel od Majmy też kiedyś takie żarty rzucał.
悪には悪をもって滅ぼす。それが最低者としての私である。
Już źle ze mną. Nie jest dobrze, widzę dwóch Moriartych. Kurwa, i nawet nie mam pojęcia, kto jest który. Dobra, zbofuję tylko jednego, co nie? Czy da się jakoś odkryć? Okej, to są dwaj inni. Nie, chwila, to tak nie działa. Nawet jeżeli to są dwie inne postaci, to i tak, jeżeli jest tą samą postacią, to się przerywa. Chuj. A w dupie. Jeden z nich używa 3 kart. Oczywiście, że wszystkie 3 arcy były od jednego. Okej, zobaczmy w takim razie tego. On powinien mieć 2 arcy przy sobie i ma. No więc tak. 2 i 4.
時空は崩壊し数字が理解で
4 debuffy.
数字は支配し悪は成長する我が悪は悪を喰らい究極の悪を具現化するマセマチカルマリグナントアナイアレイト貨幣とは悪だなまったく
Nie jestem pewien, po co poprawiali w tłumaczeniu nazwy Nobel Fantazmu. Z drugiej strony nie do końca poprawili, tylko złączyli 2 słowa w jedno. 2 słowa, które są wypowiedziane osobno. Po co? Nie jest to poziom Grand Blue Fantasy na szczęście. Który jest który? Okej, ten może lecieć. Deła. Może zróbmy tak. Jest szansa, że może go zabije.
正義も悪も全ては世界の機能不全私は俯瞰し観測しそしてなぎ払おうマセマチカルマリグナントアナイアレイト黄金に押しつぶされる
Zbliżenia na twarz ma cieniowanie bardzo w stylu arcade'ów.
モリアーティ光線ミスだらけだな君の回答はこれかなこれかな
Tak.
理解できるね。いいともいいとも、恐れよ。穴だらけだ。よし勝利。まあ妥当な結論だ。
Okej, mniej więcej ogarniałem, który jest który. Więc jak Kadok się teraz będzie jęczał, że ten łaził tak szybko, jakby był w dwóch miejscach, to skill issue. Skill issue. Kopiuj twardziej, samonuj częściej. Jeez, couldn't you have given me a heads up before you cloned yourself? That was freaky. Hehe, what better way to show you there's nothing a foreign god can do? To może być kolejne nawiązanie do tego, jaki Divine Spirit jest z nim połączony. Ale nic mi do głowy nie przychodzi, przynajmniej tak bez przemyślenia, bez researchu. And now you are back together like nothing happened. What, do you have to be a freaking weirdo to be a foreign disciple or something? Of course not. At least I don't think so. Where would all that confidence go? Well, never mind that now. It looks like we are here. So, hero or gold? Which will it be? Myślałem, że tutaj składują Tametomo, ale jeżeli Tametomo jest gdzie indziej, to nie mam pojęcia, co tutaj może być. Aha, I knew it. Yes, it is. Alright. We already have this spirit origin information on file. That's Siegfried. I thought I would be trapped in here forever. I was almost expecting to be put in an eternal slumber. Siegfried the Dragon Slayer. I figured it was either him or the Rhine Gold. Hero or Gold. I see, so this is what Zhang Jue was after. Zhang Jue, I see. He's the Revenger's second in command, isn't he? Siegfried, do you want to rebel against proper human history? No. I see, better get away from this guy then. He can mess with your head, flip you to the other side. I most certainly can, yes, but I won't be doing that here. It would ruin all my calculations. Or destiny, if you like. Destiny? Destiny and calculations are one and the same. Quantum mechanics may have refuted Laplace's demon, but calculations will determine how destiny plays out. Laplace demon. Nie do końca to działa, ale okej. That's one hell of an old-fashioned concept you are working with. More old-fashioned than the Mage World? Ouch, you've got me there. So wait, hang on. Are you saying that everything that's happened so far's played out as you calculated? I am indeed. Look, I know how good it feels to wield real power in the palm of your hand, but let me give you a word of warning. That shit? It can be your undoing. In response to the youth's advice, The man who would eventually become one of the world's most notorious criminals merely shrugged. He's gone. Who was that man anyway? I will tell you on the way. By the way, Siegfried. Yes? You know about the Revenge Realm, but do you know who's leading it? Of course. Kriemhild's your wife, right? At least that's how the stories go. Yes, I'm sure she is the same Kriemhild I knew as my wife. Can you fight her? I can. I'm a hero and a servant. My blade will be no duller for facing my wife. If I must fight her, I swear to do so with all my might. Good to hear. You're really serious about this, huh? Maybe even a little too serious. He was just as serious in the first Singularity, the 100 Years' War of Orleans too. I see. Then I may try to be a bit more humorous this time, or a lot more humorous. Look, I know we haven't known each other long, but I can tell you are really not going to be any good at that. I see. Ej, ale to jest spotkanie po latach. Mamy Astolfa, mamy tego. Mamy Vlada. No i teraz jeszcze Siegfrieda. Kto jeszcze? Here is the Holy Grail, Lady Kriemhild. It manifested right after Constantinos disappeared. Good work. Whoa, your spirit origin is even stronger now. This just leaves the righteous realm. What's left of it anyway? Talk about a foregone conclusion. Long live Lady Kriemhild. Long live Lady Kriemhild. Our revenge will soon be a reality. Cheers rang out in a rapid succession. All knew the righteous realm posed no threat. It wouldn't be much longer now before all three realms were united. The soldiers' cries of joy continued unabated. I think I will go get some fresh air. By all means. So they got Siegfried. Then proper human history. Who comes back to investigate a place they've already finished investigating? Kaduś. Lord Zhangzhue, Lady Kriemhild wishes to see you. A dopiero co wyszedł. Ha? So what was that by all means all about then? You just said Siegfried, didn't you? Oh, overheard me, did you? I don't need to overhear you. I can see everything having to do with him in this realm, even thoughts. I see. I should have expected as much. You know I could read your mind, didn't you? It's why you made those modifications to your bounded field spell. The East and West may have different styles, but when the result is the same, it's not hard to get the gist. Right you are. That is why I tried not to even think of him while I was here. Then you should have sealed away any memories you didn't want me looking into. Have you anything to say for yourself? I couldn't have him showing up here, whether as an enemy or an ally. You are the Revenge Realm's anchor, his very presence would throw you off balance. Just look at the reinstated realm and how it fell apart when Constantinos broke. It seems you and I have very different opinions, Zhangjue. I've been waiting for him to show up. As his wife? He's not my husband, he's leftovers. She smiled like a wolf about to tear into its prey. That smile would have seemed more human on the bloodstained That smile would have seemed more at home on the blood-stained lips of a monster than on a refined noblewoman. You mean you didn't know, Zhangjue? I have more right to take revenge on him than anyone ever could. Of that I'm absolutely certain. Can't argue with that. It all started in the Kingdom of Burgundy. Kriemhild was looking out the window. Spojrzałem na te lalki. Jedna z nich wygląda trochę znajomo. There she saw warriors rejoicing and despairing over every little victory or setback, like children playing with spears and stones. I wonder how strong he really is. How strong who is, my lady? That man from Netherland. Oh, you mean Lord Siegfried? He's the wielder of the sacred and demonic sword Balmung, the immortal hero who bathed in dragon's blood. He's also just incredibly, well, cool. I can almost feel my soul leave my body whenever I look at him. I see. Sounds like a man who has everything. Oh wait, there is at least one thing he lacks. Dignity. Princess? Cóż, prawda. 1 year later, he and I finally met for the first time. Even now, I still don't know what it was I felt for him. Love? Obsession? Something else entirely? Unbearable madness? I despise Hagen? Guilt? Is it all my fault? Grief? His death taken from me? I can't remember a thing. After Siegfried's one weakness was exploited to kill him while he drank at a spring, it felt as though my heart had died too. It didn't take long before my grief turned to hatred. Hagen's words are what really sent me over the edge. In the end, you never understood a thing. What do you mean? Siegfried agreed to let me end this war by stabbing him in the back. I promised him I would. It was his idea. Just the sort of thing your hero would do, isn't it? But now, as you've seen for yourself, the tragedies continue to pile on. Everything he did, everything I did. It was all for nothing, and it's all your fault, Kriemhild. You should have just stayed in your place and forgotten your need for revenge. Why did we... I don't remember what happened after that very well. But according to my records, as I stood in a daze, someone cursed my name and cut me down. It doesn't matter. I never planned on continuing to live there anyway. My only regret was that damned confession. I see, yes I see. This rage, this hatred. It's all your fault, all of it. Did I never mention I was waiting for him? This is no romance, far from it. Ours is a ballad of hatred, nothing more. But the worst thing by far is... it won't be a problem. If Kriemhild is rebelling against proper human history, then I will just have to fight her. He is almost certainly trying to kill me. Chapter 18. Dwie strzałeczki. 23:46. Section 18. The Pope's High Spirits. The Righteous Realm's Throne Room. What's up? Why am I still on the throne? Why, 'cause you are a master. Besides, I will only last a couple more days anyway, so you might as well get used to being the big cheese now. Never could I have imagined I would hear one of the greatest rulers of all time refer to himself as the big cheese. And on that note, I've got a report for you, master. Well, not me, actually, Sancho. Thank you. At present, we have 463 servants remaining. That includes 56 sabers, 72 archers, 63 lancers, 71 riders, 74 casters, 68 berserkers, and 59 assassins. Of these, 25 are heroic spirits, present company included. But the good news is, morale is very high. Everyone who chose to remain is raring to protect proper human history. Ow. That is good news indeed. Openly fighting for a common goal will foster much stronger bonds than fighting under false pretenses. Reporting in, we've just finished healing all the wounded soldiers. Now why are you sitting on the throne like you are the biggest big shot in the room? It's not my choice, believe me. That's 'cause Marcisław's gonna stay king for the time being. Me, I'm gonna stick with being Charlemagne the Adventurer. Damn, but you've really got the royal spirit origin for the job too. Oh well, guess there's nothing to do about it. Now, our next order of business is to discuss our options regarding the clash between the reinstatement and revenge Emergency! Breaking news! The reinstatement realm's been destroyed. What? The revenge realm, huh? You can see for yourselves. The sky is The sky in the former reinstatement realms now the same shade of red as in the Revenge realm. We haven't yet confirmed this, but it's very likely that Konstantinos is gone as well. That was fast. I'd expected the Zhang Jue's assassination would have left the Revenge realms crumbling. It may be that the one we killed was merely a terminal. God damn, seriously? Very much so. Huh? Hey, what do you think you are? Guards, guards! Alright, I'm the guard now. Help! Somebody help me. So strong. Huh? What's this all about? Hello! I know I just got here, but... Fight us! Seriously? Damn, you really are the resident musclehead among the 12 paladins, huh? Man, that was awesome. Too bad it was directed at us, or it would be even more awesome. Why? Bradamante, let's just take it down a notch, okay? And how do you feel? And how do you really feel? Get him! Just kidding. The thought never even crossed my mind, of course. I must ask, guard, why did you let them pass? She scared me. I see, then you will run a marathon in full kit. Yes, sir! Wszystko, żeby tutaj nie być. You may already know this, but the reinstatement realm has fallen apart after the defeat of Emperor Konstantinos. So now the 542 former reinstatement servants who remain need to decide if we are going to join the righteous realm, or if we are going to punch you in the face and take over ourselves. That's the best muscle-headed idea I've ever heard from you, Bradamante. Johanna, was it? Are you okay with that? I am. I would be lying if I said I bore proper human history no ill will, so I figured it would be a good idea to just pop each other a couple of good ideas to get it out of our systems. So I figured it would be a good idea to just pop each other a couple of good ones to get it out of our systems. Can't we settle this more peacefully? Well, now that Konstantinos is dead, I thought that instead of joining forces under the pall of a major defeat, we'd all feel a lot better if we duked it out first. Gotta say, super not what I was expecting from a Lady Pope. I think this is great, we have the same style. Okay, never mind that now. So I guess you will obviously be fighting with them, Bradamante. Of course. We'd like to face you with 6 servants, including myself, and have Lady Johanna stand in as our master. What do you say? What do you think, master? Is Kiyohime one of the servants who will be fighting with you? Kiyohime? No, why? Has she been hanging around you guys? You say that so casually. At any rate, we should decide on at least 4 servants, myself included, who will be joining this fight. You, Astolfo, Roland and Don Quixote. Diarmut, I want you to act as referee. Understood. Master, you will summon the last two. Is that alright? Huh? Isn't your king? Shh. So that's how it is, huh? Okay. Oh, a single shh is all you needed to figure the whole thing out, Bradamante. Just enough to know there's a good reason for it. Okay, let's fight, shall we? Lady Johanna, would you kick off the proceedings? Huh? Oh, okay, let's take this outside, if you'd be so kind. Message is getting kinda mixed here. Come on, Pope Lady, pick a lane. I know, this sort of thing really isn't my forte. Easy there, Lady Johanna, this is a good opportunity for some self-reflection. Now, let's do this. Astolfo, Roland, you guys had better win, okay? Yes, sir. That of course goes for you too, Bradamante. Me? But I'm your enemy here. I don't care about that. You are still one of my 12 paladins and one of my most trusted companions. I care way more about that than I do the enemy thing. So good luck, okay? Thank you, my liege. I see, so that shall remain. I'm impressed that you were able to make our mantle blush. I'm impressed that you were able to make our mantle blush. But that doesn't mean we are going to roll over and let you in. We are gonna kick your ass. Yeah. Righteous, schmeichous. Like the lady said, we are gonna kick your ass. Oh yeah, you and your recent old lady... Oh yeah, you and your resentment realm old lady want a piece of us? Huh? What are a pansy... Where's a pansy ass who doesn't even have the guts to rebel against proper human history get off talking to us like that? Oh yeah, you better watch your mouth, or I will kick your behind. Train for an elegant clapback. Try it, pan, good sir. An attempt was made. I feel like I'm watching a bad street fight. Unofficial or not, is that any way for heroic spirits to behave? Stop that. You are embarrassing yourselves? Do you take yourselves for low-life fucks? To those of you enjoying this as a spectacle, I suggest you reconsider. Now. Ahem. Oh, fine. Lady Johanna, do you think you could try to act more, popey? If it's how I'm acting, it's popey, because, well, I'm the Pope. Hey guys, if we are gonna do this, I think we'd better hurry up. Why is that? Cause it looks like that Lancer and Roland kind of didn't back down, and now things are starting to get weird. What he said. Now hurry up. Oh, I see. Now I really wish you two had listened to me. Alright, let's do this. Nothing like a good slugfest to get everyone all simpatico. Tak fucking normalnie. Nie podoba mi się ten line-up. Cokolwiek. To? Ta.
ャルルマーニュ12勇士ア
始め
ストルフォ待ってチキンどんな問題
これでよかろうよ。
Co? Czemu noob? Chyba, że powiedział coś wcześniej. Nie mam pojęcia, do czego to jest nawiązanie. Tylko 10. Myślałem, że 20. Aha, pomyliłem się. Dupa.
あらよっと
Ach, gówno. Mam jakiegoś Ignore Invincibla? Hmm.
構わ賢明な判断。ふう。面白い。実に興味
光よ
常に別の可能性。
O. A no tak, mają buffa. Well.
どんな問題
始めるとし。
任せて
初歩的なことだ、友よ。
Jakie dupki.
エレメンタリー。マイディア。
君の真の力を見せてみろスパグリフ
これでよかろうよ。
O.
よし、やるとする。さてさて、工具の時間、これ組む。
He said it. He said the thing. He said it's noble phantasm time.
輝くは賢人、歌うは三つの奇跡。絶世の剣デュランダル、今ここに。どうだ。せや。食い込みやがれ。
Może należałoby doczytać do końca Orlando Furioso.
Muteki, 最強。
始めよう。 そうかい。賢明な判断。なるほど。面白い。実に興味深い。
光よ出題
Wait fucking minute, am I ignoring invincible? Brzmi jak problem. Proszę się nie ruszać.
Elementary, my dear.
面白い
ふう面白い実に興味深い
Uff, całe szczęście, wszyscy przeżyli. Potrzebuję ich na stole, dopóki nie zacznie się kolejna tura. O.
面白いすまないここまでか
やりにかけて
Ale fajne karty. Gdybym tylko miał troszeczkę więcej gwiazdek. O, fuck, zapomniałem. A, chwila. Haha.
書かなければ嬉しい書かなければ星空の下死と生を超えゆく糸杉を信仰ロマントロンプルイユの彼方永劫より星の渦まて君に握手を送ろうでステーレンナフト大盤振る舞い塗って塗って終作ですがどうぞ
A.
奇跡ここにパ 雨の雨、我らの呪いの聖堂は欲する。ルラプスの炎のうずき、その対価を止めるもの最たる等しく駆け燃え、タンプルを汝らの血しぶきで染め上げん。バンドルディ・トレイズ。ごほかった悔い改めて死ね。
Get stars, live good.
書きます。受けたまわりです。お日様のように塗って塗って投げまーす。
頼むぞ。
ゴッホが辛かった時期の一服。何が起きるかは作家保証外です。新作糸杉と村、またの名をデス・テーレンラフト。大盤振る舞い、お日様のように送る言葉はノーン、ネイ、ニーマ。この辺で握手を送ります。
Pierdol przekazany. I zajebiście. We lost. I'm sorry, your Holiness. That's okay. This was still refreshing. I mean, purifying. Congratulations. You beat us all black and blue, me included. Arguably, my life doesn't mean anything. But right now, these other servants are a lot like little lost birds, with nowhere else to go. So please, I implore you to offer them refuge. And while we are at it, please feel free to make use of me as well. I should still have at least some value. I see. Yikes, that's unnerving. Well, I know it's a rather brazen request. Heck, for that matter, they probably already know exactly what I'm up to. Man, why they have to have a detective on their side? How come she keeps making those funny faces? Sir, Lady Johanna probably still had at least a little hostility towards proper human history. It makes sense considering her circumstances. However, that is not relevant to our business here. There are many servants from the reinstatement realm who still adore her. I'm sure her priority is saving them. Even if she knows they will all disappear should the singularity be repaired. I'm sure they would rather do so in victory instead of defeat. So she's doing her best to respect their wishes and show how useful she can be. She may be okay with her death, but she's also well aware that it would ruin any chance we had to a coalition between the righteous and reinstatement realms. So I'm guessing she's trying to act useless so that we will ultimately kill her with kindness. That sounds complicated. You there, Lady Sancho. Please get out of my head. I'm sorry, part of me is Rocinante, you see. So I'm missing just a bit of humanity. If you ask me, you have more than enough to go around. Yeah, that's complicated, alright. So, what do we do? Your Holiness? Yes? I mean... Yes, Marcisław, Master of Proper Human History? What is it? I know you have a complicated history, but will you help us in a way? We need it. Alright. As long as it's within my power. Is this your doing, Mr. Holmes? My doing? You mean, did I teach him that this would be the most effective way to get you to agree? No, I did not. I can assure you that Mr. Marcisław spoke entirely of his own accord. Seriously? Seriously. I have deduced... No, this isn't even that. This is merely a fairly obvious fact. Pope Johanna, you possess immense strength against those who are similarly strong. Your innate desire to rebel against proper human history has made you more than willing to stand your ground in the face of heroes and champions. But plays from the weak are much more likely to move you, and why shouldn't that be the case? You are the Pope. Your strength is proudly derived from love. You are the voice of countless believers too weak to speak for themselves. As such, you are nearly incapable of refusing a request from one who is weak. Even should that person not be one of your devout followers. Your love simply will not allow you to do otherwise. Am I wrong, proud Pope Johanna? Okay, fine, I will be whatever you want me to be, even a figurehead. But in exchange, I want you to promise me that you won't misuse the servants of our realm, like making them into decoys or servant shields or anything like that. Done. You have my word as Charlemagne that we will not mistreat them in any way. Charles the Great, Pope Johanna? The two of you together should be all we need in terms of figureheads. Please don't make that face, Pope Johanna. At times, our history simply cannot help but dream big. I know, you don't have to tell me. Anyway, that puts our forces at 1005, while the Revenge Realm must have at least 12,000 troops. I'd guess they have a much higher percentage of heroic spirits in their forces too. The only way we can defeat a force over 10 times our size is with a plan, but precious few strategies could carry us so far. Most good tactics need at least a few more soldiers than we've got, or they just plain don't work. So we've pretty much got just one option. Indeed. We must send in a small elite force to take Kriemhild's head. We will have the other servants bring up the rear and do everything they can to delay any pursuers. The front line will be me, Astolfo, Roland, Holmes, Bradamante, Diarmuth. Pretty much everyone here actually. We will all charge in together. You will be up there on the front line with us too, right, Marcisław? Oba. Hang on, I want to be on the front line as well. No, Don Quixote, I need you in the middle. My guess is even the very best of us won't be able to hold out against a throng of enemy soldiers pouring down on us like a cloudburst. We will be lucky if even one of us comes back from there. So if and when that time comes, Don Quixote de la Mancha, I need an experienced knight errant like yourself to lead the next vanguard. It would be my honor. Sir, don't try to stop me, Sancho. I'm a servant. I could never forgive myself if I sat this out. All that aside, I am really not liking these odds. Sorry it took so long, everyone. Kadok is back. Oh, that was quicker than I expected. Did it prove fruitful? Yes, very much so. Allow me to offer a correction on an earlier point. Charles said that you would be lucky to have single servant survive. But what if we factor one more servant into our plan? So tired. Welcome back. You find someone, Kadok? Yeah, I did. Come on in. My name is Siegfried. I would like to join the Righteous Realm and Reinstatement Realms Coalition Army. My body, my armor, is invincible steel buffed in dragon's blood. If it's not too much trouble, I would like you to let me lead the vanguard. Are you for real? Astolfo was the first to say what everyone else was thinking. Okay. Siegfried. Now I see. No wonder Zhang Jue kept him sealed away. As far as Kriemhild is concerned, he is the ultimate landmine. Whether ally or enemy, his very presence will throw her off. That aside... Kadok, are you certain that was Moriarty? Yeah, I am. I don't care how good a caster you are, there's no way anyone could replicate him that perfectly with an illusion. He was definitely the real deal. I see. Did you talk about anything else? Mash should have a full log of our conversation. Well, I actually just looked it over, and I'm afraid all the data from the point Kadok ran into Moriarty had been corrupted beyond recovery. The same is true for the video logs as well. Definitely the work of an unexcusably bad professor. Bad professor. Does that mean Mescarielite also thinks there is such a thing as a good professor? Ahem. He must have destroyed the records so as to deny me any clues. Well, I already told you everything we talked about. Anything you can glean from that? Ordinarily, yes. But this time, no luck. Unlike my poor condition in Olympus, this latest situation isn't affecting my overall spirit origin. But in this case, I simply cannot organize my thoughts about this Moriarty. By all rights, I should be the one to triumph over him. He was without question my greatest rival. I fought him at the I fought him at the Reichenbach Falls, and we both went over together. Our battle may technically have ended in a draw, but as I was the one to survive, I can claim victory. That was true in both Sir Doyle's novel and in reality. You mean you returned from your great hiatus, the adventure of the empty house? But this time, I cannot see a path to victory. Swoją drogą w tamtej historii pojawia się też ten generał Moran, czy jakikolwiek on tam miał tytuł wojskowy. Perhaps that's because he is a foreign disciple, or perhaps it's because what? Because it is simply not possible for me to win? At any rate, let us turn our attention to Kriemhild. Now that she has acquired a second Holy Grail, she is without question our most formidable foe. I'm here, Charlemagne. Great, here, have a seat. Can you scooch a bit? That's it, right there in the corner. Oh, did you also bring a blanket, like I told you to? These stone floors can get really cold. Okay, I want you to hide here and watch what happens. There might not be a point to this, but I think you will probably want to know what happens. She may not seem like she wants to tell us, but I've got a pretty good sense that she actually does. And I'm also guessing I am the only one she can talk to about it. Go for it, please. You got it. What did you need? Heya. I just wanted to have a little chat. I already told the others about this, but I didn't get a chance with you since you showed up later. Okay. Well, that's fine with me. So, what is this about? We've already agreed to work together, and I will just be praying in the middle guard during the battle. Ish, you really don't want to be here, do you? Anyway, I just figured it would be a good idea to get your real feelings off your chest before the battle. I'm sure you've got plenty to share, right? Anger, fury, rage. That's all the same feeling, jerk. I know, I just didn't think it would be right of me to name any of the other. If I could share how I really felt, I'd already be doing that. It's not that simple. But hey, there's nobody here, right? You are, Charlemagne. I'm pretty sure the father of Europe counts as somebody. Oh, that's only half true. The other Charles the Great accomplished all the amazing stuff and became the father of Europe. The other Charles the Great. So then you are the aspect that collected all the leftover legends. And you're actually closer to a phantasm than anything. Exactly. It's a lot like your situation. Actually, mine might even be worse. I mean, I'm pretty much all empty fantasy. If this were proper human history, I'd never be summoned as a servant at all. But why? Different aspects of a heroic spirit are summoned as servants all the time. It's cause the real Charles the Great accomplishes are too damn amazing. He did things everyone thought were impossible and claimed a spot at the very pinnacle of history. He didn't have a flying demonic beast or a legendary sacred sword. He built Europe as we know it through war and political savvy alone. Or so the story goes anyway. So there was basically no room left for a guy like me to exist. Maybe that's not true for the 12 paladins, but honestly they don't really need me to exist. But everyone loved the stories about you, right? But me, I was denounced as an imposter. Yeah. Not much you can do about that, what with your name being inscribed in papal history. But you still understand how people think about you, right? Some people might be sad when they learn you didn't really exist. But I doubt there are really all that many people in proper human history who laugh at you for being an imposter. It's not true that proper human history didn't want you. You are here because it did. The fact that you didn't actually exist despite that is what made you a legend, refuted or not. If no one really wanted you to be real, your legend would have just faded away. Just pop, like a loud bubble, like a soap bubble. Like a bubble. Constantinos said the same thing, that my name remaining part of history has meaning. Oh, so I have heard all this before, but I just don't get it. How can you bear knowing that your whole life was a meaningless fantasy? I guess because I wield my sword for the people who believed in me. So what if you didn't stick around in the texture of reality? So what if someone thinks you are just a dream? It's not just that. I was so angry at proper human history that I helped others rebel against it. And the very fact that you feel guilty about it proves that you are finally on the side you were meant to be on. I wonder if Konstantinos knew this was going to happen. Probably not, but what? I do think he was okay with you going either way. If you wanted to keep rebelling against proper human history, he would support that. And if you decided you were okay helping it anyway, he'd see you off with a smile. But why would he? I don't really think it's my place to say. Huh? If you really wanna know, you should ask Bradamante. Anywho, you may never completely let go of that anger and resentment, but that's okay. I mean, you are hardly the first to have a beef with proper human history. And it's always the servants who can put their beefs aside who answer the call of a summon. So until you exit this singularity, I just want you to think about whether or not you can do that. Alright, I will try to think about it. Pół roku jej to zajmie. Nawet trochę więcej. Oh, and I will try asking Bradamante about this too. You have my gratitude. No need to be formal. You can just say thank you. Thanks, Kingi. What? Kinda went from 0 to 60 on the casualness in no time flat there, huh? Konstantinos, huh? I wish I could have talked with him more. Well, there you go. Sorry for making you hide. That's okay. She might not have been able to open up as much if she'd known I was here. Exactly. But I'm sure you also wanted to know how she really felt, right? I will do my best to help her put her beef aside. Me too. Forgive me, Master, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. Oh, hey, Siegfried. I'm guessing this isn't the kind of conversation you want anyone else hearing, huh? Okay, then I will get you guys some space. Thanks. I'm told you and I fought side by side once before. About once. I'm sorry I have no memories of it. I only hope I proved useful in that battle. At any rate, I have a favor to ask of you. Once I tell you what it is, I will understand if you decide to kill me. Hang on. This should give us a little more time to really speak privately. I see, I forgot you were part of Chaldea. Thank you, Master. So, here is my request. I'm sorry, I truly am. So, do you know what he was talking about, Bradamante? Well, I'm pretty sure that's because you and Konstantinos were deeply in love. What? Huh? Oh, come on, are you saying you really had no idea? Well, I didn't think it was anything romantic. I thought he just liked me as a friend, or like family, or that he felt sorry for me. I'm pretty sure he loved you for all those reasons. Uh-oh, I hope I didn't upset you. Still, if nothing else, I'm certain Konstantinos didn't have any regrets. I never said I was upset. I didn't say anything like that. I'm just, well, taken aback. I see, you don't have any romantic experience, do you? Apparently I had lots, but I don't remember any of it. Besides, I'm an imposter, so I'm sure none of those experiences actually happened. Wait, does that mean the ex-boyfriend I don't remember is a faceless 2D man? Zapiszę potem, żeby zastanowić się, co to w ogóle kurwa znaczy. Let's not go there. Nothing good can come from going down that path. Anyway, I think we can officially call this your first love, no? That's a little painful to hear. Oh, but I guess it also makes me a little happy and sad at the same time. That's fine, it's totally normal. I'm pretty sure His Imperial Majesty was the kind of guy who only wanted what was best for the woman he loved. So when you look back on this war we are about to fight your whole... No, just Johanna? As long as you are happy and proud of what you have done, then I think that's the greatest reward Lord Konstantinos could have asked for. That might be easier said than done. I mean, I'm still sad that he's gone now. Grief is just as valuable an emotion as any other. After all, we wouldn't be sad about losing something if we didn't love it in the first place. Yeah, good point. Thank you, Bradamante. Not at all. Kurwa, to się nie kończy. W sumie nic dziwnego, zostały nam 4 sekcje. What's wrong, Holmes? I was just thinking about Moriarty's abilities, but I don't have enough information to draw any conclusions. What about the ability he used to make Vlad the Rebel against proper human history? Would that be a clue? You might think so. But would he truly be so careless as to let slip such an important clue right before of my eyes? That only raises more questions. Who knows, perhaps that was his goal in doing so all along. I see what you mean. It's easy to keep going around in circles. You know, you should get some rest yourself, Miss Carrywright. Given that Charlemagne cannot remain for long, we will need to leave in no more than 5 hours. Okay, I will go get a little sleep. Good night, Holmes. Moriarty, what is it you know about me? Kurwa, jeszcze coś. I know everything about you, Sherlock Holmes. I haven't yet decided whether you merit my respect or disgust, though. Now then, which side will win this upcoming battle? Kriemhild, who is driven to seek revenge on Siegfried? Or Chaldea, that is the righteous realm, who is burdened with saving the very world? Well, at this point, I suppose it hardly matters. In fact, under these circumstances, I would even say I'd prefer to see Chaldea win. It would give me an excellent motive to defeat Sherlock Holmes. So please, go ahead, Chaldeans. Save the world like you always do, right before you destroy it. Dziewiętnasta sekcja ma 5 strzałek, 20 sekcja ma 7 strzałek, 21 ma 9, a 22 ma ich kurwa 20. Znaczy, nie mam pojęcia. Zostały nam 4 sekcje, więc tu się na dzisiaj będziemy żegnać. Jutro będziemy robić, mam nadzieję, kolejne 2, a może nawet 3. I we wtorek będziemy skończeni. A to nam zostawia środę na stream premierowy z Wu-Tang Waves. No więc, mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało. Zostawcie lajka, jeżeli tak. Do zobaczenia na ostatnich streamach z Traumu. Kochane dzieci Boże. Przed Moriartym jeszcze.